Welcome to the South Charlotte Sports Report Charlotte Basketball Awards Zoom session. On our final Zoom session, we've just got a couple catch-ups with folks that weren't able to join us the first time around, so we're really excited about hearing from them tonight. And first, let's go to Patrick. Tell me your name and where you play basketball at this year.
Patrick Wessler, I play at Butler High School.
And Ladarian?
Ladarian Lynch, and I play at Carmel Middle School.
And Morgan?
Morgan Kelson, I play at Providence Day School.
All right. Patrick, what was your favorite memory from the year?
I would have to say being selected as the Conference Player of the Year.
And you're only a sophomore, right?
Yes, sir.
What was so good about your year that you were able to do that?
Well, I averaged 20 points a game in conference play and also 12 rebounds. So I just had a really good year all around.
Definitely. Ladarian, what was your favorite memory?
Just playing with my teammates, coaches. I like the coaches. Yes, sir.
Y'all had a great season, right?
14-0.
Morgan, I was there at I bet you your answer. I was there at what your answer is going to be. What is your answer?
Winning the state championship.
At Charlotte Latin.
Yeah.
I was there. That was exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Patrick, you got some big news, man. Tell me what's going on in your life right now.
Well, next year I'm going to be going to a Combine Academy to play. That's really exciting.
Tell me how you came about that decision.
Well, they called a while ago, and I basically said not really interested at this time. And then what happened was our coach, he decided to retire. So they called us again, and they're like, well, we heard your coach is leaving. You want to give us another shot? And they basically just walked us through everything and how the school was run. And I totally did a 180, and I was like, I want to go. And we made it happen. And
really, it wasn't an easy decision because in reality, you're a Butler family. The Wesslers are a Butler family. I mean, everything that your parents and family have done there at that school, so it really wasn't easy, was it?
No, sir. It wasn't easy at all, but you do what you have to do.
Your dad is former head basketball coach there. I should add that. And sister is graduating this year or graduated last year?
Yes, sir. She's graduating this year.
That's right. Ladarian, what made Carmel Middle School basketball so special this year?
The coaching staff, yeah, support and all that. So.
Why were y'all so dominant? Why were y'all such a dominant team? Don't think he can hear me. All right, Morgan. Team of tradition, Providence Day School, always winning basketball games, winning state championships. What made this year special?
I think this year we didn't have, in previous years there's, outstanding players, okay, you're going to give her the ball and get out the way. But this year everyone did their role, and that nobody, kind of outshined anybody. So we all just worked really well together. And we also had, we had 6 seniors, so we had a lot of experience. And then the freshmen came in and they played big roles. So,
do you you want to give a shout out to your senior teammates? Give some of the girls their names.
Nina Clark, Andy Levitz, Grace Godwin, Kaylee Smith, and my Leah Owen. She didn't play because she tore her ACL, but she played a really big leadership role, off the bench and in the locker room.
And I know you want to say something nice about your coach.
Coach Springer, yeah. He's just supported us so much. 4 of us are going to play college basketball, and so he was really big with recruiting and getting our information out there. And he's just always been there since I transferred to the school. So. And
your plans for next year are?
I'm going to play college basketball at Claflin University.
Now tell us where that is.
It's in Orangeburg, South Carolina.
Excited about that?
Yes.
Patrick, tell us I may have just asked this. How tall are you?
7 feet.
Can I go backwards a couple years and hopefully not embarrass you? But this is really going to be a compliment. You're going to think it's not at first, but it is.
Okay, go ahead.
2 years ago, 3 years ago, you were tall, but you weren't very coordinated. Fair to say?
That's fair.
Growing into your body, right?
For sure.
So how in the world did you go from that kid that just, I'm so sorry to say this, wasn't very coordinated to what you're able to do now with your body?
Well, honestly, I just do a lot of work, like, with my trainer, like, on stuff like speed and agility and all that, and it's really helped. And honestly, I don't think I'm growing much anymore, so there's also that too.
I mean, you were growing for a while, though, right?
For a good long time. Like, right when I would get into it, I would grow again, and then it would be the same thing.
And you don't mind me saying that, do you?
No.
Talk about the role that your father has played in your development. He knows a little bit about the game.
Yeah, a little bit. He's just always been there, you know. He's just always that voice in my ear telling me to keep going, go harder. And, I mean, he's there for me when it's hard because he's just always going to be the one pushing me.
Right. Morgan, what the last 2 months have been hard. I don't care what anybody says. It's been hard on adults. It's been hard on kids. Morgan, what are you missing the most about not being there at school for the last 2 months?
I think the most thing is not being able to walk across the stage with my friends because, you know, we've been in school for 13 years, and the one thing everybody looks forward to is walking across the stage. And now that there's a possibility that might not happen. Fortunately, my school is pretty small, so they've decided to try and move graduation to July 31st, but we still don't know what's going to happen. So just like the thought of not being able to walk across the stage and like we'll never be able to do high school senior year again, it's kind of hurting.
It hurts. There's no doubt about it. I mean, Patrick, you have at least the advantage of it not being your last year, but I have a son the same grade as you. It's not easy, is it?
No, it's not. I mean, it's just, for me, the hardest part is just not being able to see my friends, honestly. Like, I can still talk to them. I talk to them all the time. It's just not the same, you know?
I mean, how bad, Patrick, do you feel for your friends that are spring sport athletes?
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, like, I got a lot of friends on the baseball team. I don't know. I can't imagine what that's like having your season cut in half.
Not even half. I mean, they got maybe 15% in, but it's just a terrible thing. Morgan, what's on your agenda for this summer? What are you going to be doing?
Well, I work at Foot Locker, so that was one thing, but you know, because of Corona, we're not open yet. And I also just plan to, you know, keep working on my game so I can be prepared for college, stay in shape, all of that basketball stuff. So when I go to college, I'll be prepared.
Hey, we got a new person joining us. Mallorie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. We've been talking to Patrick Wessler and Morgan Kelson here, and glad to have you jump in. Tell us a little bit about your basketball season this year.
It was good for the first half of the season. I was injured. I hurt my ankle. So I was out for 5 games. Are really important games actually. And then when I came back, we had a pretty good, strong finish, and then ended up winning a state championship. So,
what has been the key to your success over the years?
I don't know. I always work hard. Those are my dogs. I always work hard, and like I've always been like motivated, and I push myself better all the time.
And you're a sophomore, correct?
I'm a junior.
Junior, okay. Just missed it by a year. Committed anywhere yet?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm committed to Davidson College.
Davidson. So you're not going to have to go very far, right?
No.
How did you make that decision?
Davidson has always been, they started recruiting me my freshman year of college, and I committed my sophomore year, actually. And when I started talking to Coach Gale and I went on their campus and stuff like that, it just like immediately felt like home, and it immediately felt like where I wanted to spend my 4 years. And I was looking for somewhere that had like a great academic that was a great academic school too, and that's definitely what Davidson is. So
you definitely found that. Patrick, did I ask you what was on your agenda for the summer?
No, not yet.
So I'm asking you, what's on your agenda?
My fault. Really nothing, to be honest. I just work out like once or twice a day, and there's really not much else for me to do at this point.
Do you feel like the day will come at some point in the next couple months where you can be on a court playing?
I don't know, but I hope so. I haven't been in the gym in a while. It's killing me.
Oh yeah. Morgan, will you play any at all this summer?
Um,
If you can go back inside of a gym.
oh yeah, for sure. If I can go back inside a gym, I'll definitely be playing.
Right.
But until then, just outside, which isn't the same. Like, I'm pretty sure we're all just missing being inside the gym.
Mallorie, what is your training looking like right now?
I've had a few like Zoom trainings and stuff like that. And I have a court outside that I've just been practicing on, doing like a couple like virtual 3-point contests and stuff like that. But other than that, like same as Morgan said, just missing getting inside the gym and stuff like that.
Right. Mallorie, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. What do you remember the most about away from the court? What are your favorite things away from the court with your team?
My team, my AU team.
No, your school team.
Oh, okay. My school team, away from the court, we're all like best friends. So I think like I miss having the friendships, like just even like now, even though it's not basketball season anymore, like they're all my best friends in school and out of school. So just like missing them, we're definitely really close and definitely always have been. So that's definitely something I miss.
All right. One final fun question. Patrick, you win a big basketball game or with your friends, you're going to get to pick where y'all are going to go hang out and eat at. Where are you going to?
Ooh, probably Longhorn.
Longhorn. All right. Morgan?
My team is kind of obsessed with Chick-fil-A, so we'll probably just go there.
Mallorie?
Probably Kickback Jacks.
Kickback Jacks. Now, what is that?
It's like a restaurant out here. It's like an American food restaurant that my team go to. So
Man, I always have to ask this. Sometimes I learn of new and exciting places that I don't know about. Well, this has been a good time with you guys and girls. We will be in touch very soon. Just wanted to make up. You guys weren't able to join us the first time around. 3 just top-of-the-line basketball players and people. Everybody you talk to says good things about all 3 of those. Their coaches rave about them, and they're very good performers on the court and just big-time futures ahead. So thank all 3 of y'all for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
All right. This has been Tripper Oaks with the Charlotte Basketball Awards Zoom. We will be back soon. Take care. Good night.